Hey guys, Neanderthal here. I want to share a real behind the scenes look at my day trading journey, why I started, what it's been like trading with a limited account, and where I'm headed next. I'll go over my personal trading rules and show you my actual portfolio balance. Yes, the losses from each day. Let's dive in. I started day trading using a regular brokerage account on Public. If you've done this before, you probably already know the biggest hurdle, the PDT rule. If your account isn't funded with $25,000 or more, you're only allowed to make 3 day trades in a rolling 5-day period. That's it. No more. Break that rule, and you're locked out. This limit really forces you to be strategic. You can't just jump in and out of positions all day. It taught me the hard way to plan ahead, wait for high conviction setups, and protect those 3 trades like gold. Right around this time, I started learning about prop firms, companies that fund traders with their own capital and in return take a share of your profits. You pass an evaluation challenge, prove you can manage risk, and boom, they give you a funded account. But let me tell you, it's not free money. Here are some quick do's and don'ts I've picked up so far. Do's: read the rules. Every prop firm has different requirements: max daily loss, drawdown, profit targets. Practice on a demo first, and focus on consistency over big wins. The don'ts: don't revenge trade just to hit targets. Don't treat prop accounts like a lottery ticket. And don't ignore your mental game. It matters so much more than you think. While I've chosen this route, I won't give you a recommendation on which one you should choose. That's for you to decide. Once you do come up with your decision, pay them, read the rules, and then let's get started. Before I could really take trading seriously, whether on Public or with a prop firm, I had to stop and ask myself, what am I actually trying to make? It's easy to get caught up in the hype and think, I want to make $1,000 a day. But when you break it down, monthly expenses, taxes, prop firm splits, and realistic win rates, you realize it's not just about how much you want to make, it's about how much you need to trade to get there sustainably. I built a model that helped me reverse engineer my goals. If I want a net $8,000 a month, I figured out how much I need to gross per trade, per day, per week. That changed everything. I stopped chasing random trades and started trading like a business. Your goals should dictate your risk, your strategy, and your trading style, not the other way around. If you haven't figured this out yet, take a day and do it. You'll thank yourself later. I learned quickly that discipline is everything in trading, so I set rules for myself every single day. Here's what they look like. Today, I always remind myself the market doesn't care. It will eat you alive. You can always wait, and don't make and stay in trades post or pre-market. The first one will be at the top of my list every single day. The second rule reminds me to be patient. Sometimes right now is not the best time to enter a trade, but also on the flip side, sometimes right now is not the best time to leave a trade. The last rule, as I figured out this morning, I stayed in a trade that I was in pre-market that I had already made quite a bit of money on in my Public account, and I decided to use my prop firm to try and stay in the trade. I won't be making this mistake again. Some other good rules to stay consistent. Pick a goal. Pick a goal for every day. If it's below or above what you have come up with using my rules in the previous section, your daily goal. Okay? Don't chase your weekly, monthly goals in one day. Look at your daily goal and stick to it. What I do is if at any point in the day I double my daily goal, I'm done. No more trading. No more safe trades. No more long hedges. Nothing. I get out of all trades and I take my luck for the day as it is. The second major rule I like to follow is that if I hit my daily max loss, I'm done. No more buying out to open my account again. No more going on to other accounts. I stop. And finally, here's where I'm at as of the end of today. You can see here the statuses. I've taken out my order IDs and the ID for my account, obviously. And you can see here, there are 4 red P&Ls. This notates trades that were made within 30 seconds. My firm wants consistent trades, meaning that we're holding the target for longer than 30 seconds. So all of these red trades will not count towards my P&L. I won't receive the funds from these. But you can see I started the day off pretty strong with BAOS at a $230 profit. My take profit limit was too low, and so it initiated at about 25 seconds. I then bought in with PLTR and lost. I thought it was going to go to the upside. I put a stop loss as 117.95 and my stop loss hit. I'm learning, just like you guys, how these tools are meant to be used. And my stop loss was too aggressive. PLTR ended up moving to the upside right after this trade, and didn't clear 117.90. So if I had been less aggressive with my stop loss, I might have made profit here. I got impatient and started going into the S&P 500, where I made $6. BAOS had a correction, and so I got in twice. Once at 587, leaving at 628. And both of these guys are me messing around with the take profit and stop losses. So there was a lot of volatility in BAOS today, and I was messing around with it. So you can see in the next 2 trades, they netted me a lot of money, $800 and then $1,200. This $1,200 could have been a little over $2,000 had I been able to take profit earlier, but I had to keep pushing the take profit zone because it was within the 30-second rule. After this, I felt pretty good. At this point, I'm just under the $2,400 or the $2,500 max that I set for myself each day. And so I started taking safer trades. PLTR was doing good. The market itself was in an upturn. So I hit it, messed with the take profit and the stop loss. It dropped a couple points and then rose to 114 or 118.14, netting me $8.50, $13.50 on Google, The S&P 500 on both trades was me doing a bit more messing around. Again, later on, negative 1050 for a loss was me using stop loss. I really learned my lesson here with Bayos again. I thought 420. I thought 424 was going to be a good stop loss, but Bayos kept dropping. So learned my lesson here. And now we get into more lessons learned. KDLY. I started to make a little bit more headway. Waiting 3 minutes, and then this is where I really start to use the take profit in a more advantageous way. 28.20. That's my biggest trade of the day. This could have made a bit more, as I think we topped out at 1820, 1840. KDLY was really volatile today. Again, not really understanding not really using stop or take profit as a good medium here. But then 2 more good trades, and then right before the market closed, I had 2 bad ones. So I got into Tesla. I pulled out of both of these way too early because I was getting scared. I had almost $100,000 on the line here, but Tesla ended up breaking 318, excuse me, for the day, and I would have ended this at a positive had I waited just 10 more minutes. So this is where I have compiled the second rule of take your time and wait. Because had I waited, I actually would have profited probably $100 here. And then this was my first foray into the post-market trades, which I didn't really like. The ASTS kept jumping up and down, and the ticker would stop. So I won't be doing any more post-market trading. I think I definitely like pre-market trading, or pre-open trading, but post-close trading I won't be doing anymore. But anyways, that's a look at today, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow with the updates from then. Again, I ended at 4,120.75. Didn't hit the daily pause, and I haven't hit the daily or the max loss yet. Okay. Comment below with what you think the market's going to do tomorrow. Also, what you think my balance will be for tomorrow. Subscribe for more updates and to follow this journey, and like the video so that way more people can get a real view on how trading works.